400 million eggs in the United States are being thrown away right now due to a insane government regulation that makes absolutely no sense. You can tell this was made by bureaucrats and not anyone that actually has ever gotten an egg, a single egg, had a single chicken, nothing. All right. This rule is an attack on our food supply, and it is set up by the people that want to control our food supply. 400 million eggs. All right. Think of all the egg shortages you're seeing right now on your shelves. Think of all the empty shelves. Think of all the outrageous prices. I was seeing $28 eggs at my local supermarket. There's nothing there. All right. There's nothing. There's very minimal. 400 million eggs. That's approximately 33 million dozens of eggs that could be on the shelves right now, and they're just thrown away. This is insane. How is our government allowing this? And this is on purpose. All right. This is why you need to get chickens more than ever. We will get into why this is happening in just a second, but this is the solution. All right. Sorry, it's a little dark in this video. I filmed this video like 15 minutes ago. All right, it's getting dark out there, and I ran out. I was like, I need to get a video of these chickens really quick. All right, but get chickens now. You can do it. All right. This is your sign. All these videos should be your sign. The largest egg production facility in Connecticut and in the United States was burned down. The largest one in New Zealand just burned down. Hundreds of thousands of chickens are constantly being taken out. There's also a disease going around taking out these chickens. All right, I don't even want to talk about it after what happened the other day, but you can see, guys, this is the solution. Get your own birds, get your own chickens. Top 5 breeds really quick, all right? Golden Wyandottes. Those are the ones right there. Great layers, great for the cold. All right, believe it or not, very obscure breed, cream leg bars. This girl is laying like crazy. She's laying more eggs than all the other ones, and she lays blue eggs, these weird little blue eggs. Never had blue eggs before. She's laying like crazy. She's going crazy in the winter. She's laying every single day, and I know it's her because she's the only one that lays blue eggs. These other girls, I don't think they're all laying every single day. I'm not getting one every day from them because it's winter time. But she is going hard every day. Cream leg bar and Rhode Island Reds are pretty good too. Black Australorp is my favorite. And silkies are just fun. I had a silkie. They're just fluffy and fun, but they lay little bitty eggs, and they're really not that hardy. So they're kind of just for fun. All right. But 400 million eggs. All right. This is your sign to get chickens. Just do it, guys. You need to do it right now. All right. And why is this happening? This is happening over a obscure government regulation. All right. So U.S. chicken producers want to do their part to bring down current soaring egg prices by selling their 400 million surplus eggs to food producers. But first, they have to convince the FDA to change the rule that prevents chickens laid by chickens in the meat industry to be used for consumption. Egg prices have surged over the last year, and yeah, they're just saying prices are going crazy, and farmers are wondering if there's price gouges and if there are other things going on, food manipulation going on. And 400 million, so it's literally just because they come from meat birds. That's the only reason why. There's literally no difference between a meat bird and an egg layer. There's literally no difference. All right. Most of these breeds are hybrid. Rhode Island Red's a hybrid breed. It's a meat bird and a egg layer. All right. Most of these birds are hybrids. This literally makes no sense. That's why this was made by some bureaucrat or just some person that wants to hurt the food supply and wants to hurt farmers and wants to waste 400 million eggs. The National Chicken Council trade group submitted a formal petition to the FDA Thursday asking officials to drop a rule passed in 2009 that keeps chicken producers from selling their excess eggs because they aren't refrigerated right away. All right, so that's what they're saying. They're saying, oh, these eggs aren't refrigerated right away, and that's why we need to throw away these eggs. All right, these people are literally, their brains falling out of their head. All right, I don't know what else to say. Fresh eggs will last for weeks. They don't just start rotting, and they have a coating around them. Fresh eggs that were just laid from a chicken, they have a coating around them so they can last for weeks just sitting there unrefrigerated at room temperature, all right? And if you get them in the refrigerator, they can last for months. All right. So the eggs you're getting at the store, they're probably months old because you get them and then they expire after a couple weeks. Those eggs are probably months old. Okay. A fresh egg will last months and months, and especially unrefrigerated, it will last weeks just sitting on the counter. I've done this plenty of times. I just grab their eggs, I throw them on the counter, forget to wash them or throw them in the fridge, and they just sit there, just sit in a bowl for a couple days until I want to clean them all and put them in the refrigerator. All right. This is a total scam and a total attack on our food supply once again. All right. Just the other day, too, there were multiple grocery stores that burnt down. All right. Sorry, I should have put the articles in here, but I'll let my chickens run in the background just to keep you guys going. All right. So multiple grocery stores were burned down in the past week. Major grocery stores. One of them was in the Bronx, a major grocery store, and also one of them was in LA. A major grocery store was burnt down. Just in the past, like, why is this happening? I've never heard of grocery stores burning down, and now it's just happening constantly. The one in the Bronx needed hundreds of firefighters to attend. It was a massive fire, hundreds of firefighters. And how is this happening all of a sudden? And I believe it was in the middle of the night when it happened. Both these fires, I mean, grocery stores normally close pretty early, right? And it was in the middle of the night when they catch on fire and just burn down. They're a total loss for the community. That community loses a grocery store. That community has more food insecurity. And really the only solution is to grow your own food, all right? Transform your yard into a garden. It's the key. Transform your yard into a garden. Get chickens, get animals, move to an area where you can have animals. My neighbor right down the road has a bunch of goats, all right? It's awesome. He's inspiring me to potentially get some goats, all right? That's an animal I've always wanted to get, but I just haven't moved into the space yet because I'm just iffy because I still rent. I don't own my own house, and I'm just iffy getting more animals because it's a barrier. You know, when you rent, a lot of landlords, stuff like that, they don't want any animals on their property at all right? So I'm kind of waiting until I get my own property to go full scale on the animals. But my neighbor right down the road has goats, all right? Goats produce milk. Goats are very sustainable. When you support like people in Africa, one of the things they do is buy them a goat because goats are very scavengeable, right? They're very good at scavenging, and they're very good at just finding random things to eat, and they can just eat whatever, and they can provide milk for you, provide sustenance, provide protein for you and your family in a time of emergency. Same thing with chickens. Chickens are very good at digging and scratching and looking for things to eat and are very hardy, and they give you protein as well. Also, at the end of their life, you can eat them, right? Same thing with goats. You can eat goats and get goat meat, and it's just one of these things where we are going to see more food shortages, all right? We know that there are people that want us to eat bugs. There are people that want to take over the food supply. They look at Bill Gates, the biggest farm owner in America. There are people that look at the food supply as just another business to take over. It's very impersonal to them, and they really don't care what we eat because they're still going to eat the best food possible for them. That's how it always is. They push this dystopian stuff, and then they're all like keto vegans that only eat organic raw vegetables and only like the highest quality, and they'll have professional chefs cooking them, organic fresh food grown in their garden, like all this stuff. Like, this is how the elites live and eat, a lot of them, and they want to have that only for themselves. They want to guard that, and they also want you to eat bugs, to eat GMO lab-grown meat, to eat all this BS, to eat poisoned food, all right? So, and food's critical to your health, all right? Food is linked to all these different diseases, all this different stuff. I have to be careful what I say because there's a lot of stuff going on. But food is critical to your health, all right? So get prepared now, guys. Get chickens now. Get seeds now. Learn how to grow food now. It's a skill. And once you have this skill, once you've got a couple seasons under your belt growing food, nobody can ever take that away from you. Nobody can take away the experience and the knowledge that from growing this food. And then whenever it hits the fan, you're like ready to go. You're like, oh, I've grown tomatoes like 5 times, 5 different seasons, like 10 times. Like I know how to grow tomatoes. You know what I mean? It's already in your head. So when it hits the fan, you're not panicking, and you don't want to be in a situation where you have to grow food and you can't produce. You know, you're just a rookie. You've never grown anything. It's kind of nuanced, all right? It's not hard, but it's nuanced. All right, it's not hard, but it's nuanced, and you need to be in tune with your plants, all right, and with your animals, and see all the little signs, see when they're sick, see when they're not doing good. And the only way to get that experience is by doing it yourself. So get prepared now, guys. Hit that like right now, hit that sub, hit that bell if you want to get notified for my videos. I'm posting 3 videos every single day. Go follow me on Twitter, please, just in case anything ever happened to me. Thank you guys so much, and you have a big old blessed day.